welcome back to Tech and Learning Live at ISTE 2016. My name is Kevin Hogan. I'm Content Director for Tech and Learning Magazine. Probably interview number 12 today from the world's largest EdTech show. Always a great couple of days to really find out what the latest and greatest is in education technology. It's what drives the editorial calendar for us, but it's also through conversations with who I have here now, Sean Corcoran, General Manager for Steelcase. Sean, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you, Kevin.
This is our usual annual visit to talk
right.
about redesigning learning spaces and,
Right.
and the involvement that Steelcase has in that. What's the last 12 months been like for Steelcase?
Been very busy. Certainly leveraging spaces more strategically in education institutions is a growing opportunity and issue, getting a lot more traction. And so we continue to focus on supporting active learning environments, flipped classrooms, blended learning environments with our furniture and technology solutions. This year we're showing some new things that we've got for the library. If the classroom is more of a teacher-led or teacher-directed learning environment, the library is often more student-led. So, how do students study?
Right.
And they study in lots of different ways, so we've looked at that a lot.
That's interesting. We've noticed a larger readership for the magazine, as well as attendance here at ISTE of librarians.
Okay.
Sometimes now more likely being called media specialists.
Right.
For
media centers.
And the media centers, the libraries have become
right.
media centers. So how do you pivot with that in terms of as a company?
Well, actually, while we actually started our research in classrooms, and this goes back 9 years, we saw a revolution happening in libraries even before that. And so we chose classrooms first, but then we moved into the libraries. Certainly as pedagogies are changing in the classroom, as active learning and peer-to-peer learning, multimodal learning, new pedagogies are being deployed in the classroom, that's impacting and influencing the library design. So we certainly see more project rooms, team rooms, need for collaboration tools, both analog and digital, digital content sharing tools. And then we also look at things like, how do students study? And like maybe in a classroom or in a formal learning environment, they might have different learning preferences or learning styles. In the library, they have different study styles. So we look at that, and then solutions come out of that research.
And you're exhibiting here on the floor?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And
yeah.
other big announcements for the week?
Well, so I think related to the library solutions, we have a new product called Brody. The name came from brain and body, and the research showed us that students love to study sometimes in more relaxed postures, like lounge postures, and but sitting in a lounge chair with your feet up in another lounge chair, with your backpack in a third lounge chair, isn't a very good use of furniture, and it's not very ergonomic. You've got your laptop in your lap. So Brody deals with all of that. Place to store your stuff, a more ergonomic use of technology in a relaxed posture, power, lighting, screening, all of that. So Brody is really a cool new thing.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, we'll have to get that to review in the mag.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we've spent a lot of time looking at student success, which is our main focus. How do we help institutions create classroom solutions, library solutions for the physical environment that really get at how to help students be more successful learners.
Right.
And so there's a lot of focus on maker spaces, but we've learned it's not just making. It's you have to think of the flow of and creativity, and how do you support that flow? Yeah. And so think more of sort of think, make, and share. You have to think before you make. And so we need environments for that. Making environments have their own unique needs, and we look at that and develop solutions there. And then once you've made something, how do you share what you've made and get feedback from users and other stakeholders? So, so think about that whole ecosystem, not just the making piece.
Right. Well, that's really interesting. So, well, Sean, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Great to be here again,
and
Kevin.
have a good show.
Thanks.